Welcome to the channel, and let's get started.
We're doing precisely the opposite. We're working through a very transparent, temporary, and public process. We're putting the maps on the ballot, and we're giving the power to the people.
So what we got here is Gavin Newsome trying to convince Californians that governing powers and the power of the people, or the power or the people's will, go hand in hand, and all you have to do to gain this power is to vote against what you voted for. Well, I'm glad somebody's fighting against it.
And in the spirit of what Adam Schiff said, he's trying to put America in reverse on voting rights, civil rights, LGBTQ rights, on women's rights. He wants to bring us back to a pre-1960s world. That's what this is all about. It's about power, and I want to end on this. And we are about to give power back to the people.
So that wasn't an edit. That was just a natural bullshit pause. But before I read what Kate Sanchez, Assembly Member of California, had to say, let me remind you that Governor Newsome didn't enforce his own mandates on himself and even his kid. Governor Newsome's decision to use public funds to stage a political rally is an abuse of power and a betrayal of public trust. This isn't leadership, it's a power trip on the public's dime. This story is on Donald Trump and Mexico's President Claudia Sheinbaum. They've been going back and forth on the tariff deal. And this deal didn't just involve the previous or the recent tariff pause that was placed on Mexico. Because there was a tariff pause on Mexico maybe 4 months ago. And honestly, Claudia Sheinbaum, the president of Mexico, she wasn't playing hardball. She was just fucking throwing balls everywhere. And it wasn't even to make negotiations work for both countries. It was pretty much, in my opinion, to extend or to keep on extending this tariff pause. So Trump didn't like it, and he went ahead and said this.
Talking about sending military forces to fight against the drug cartels in Latin America, do you think it's worth sending our forces, our U.S. forces there to take this on?
Cartels where?
Central Latin America.
Well, Latin America's got a lot of cartels. They've got a lot of drugs flowing, so we want to protect our country. We have to protect our country. We haven't been doing it for 4 years, and we love this country like they love their countries. We have to protect our country. So, we're playing a tough game, but we'll have more to say about that soon. Yeah.
And the president of Mexico kindly responded with extraditing 29 of its cartel's leaders. So my question would be towards the madam president, and why is it taking so long? Why not cut the deal and stop playing with the lives of your people? You always talk about the pueblo. Well, actually do something for the pueblo.
Paguen su cuota como debe de ser con ellos y dejen de andar de enguilados con los charros que solo los extorsionan o van a terminar como yo.
And lastly, Vladimir Putin and Donald Trump held a summit in Alaska concerning the Ukraine war. And this conference with Vladimir Putin started the same way any conference that Vladimir Putin is involved with starts. And it started with a short history lesson. And for those that don't know, the Eastern Bloc, Russia pretty much took over that. And if it wasn't for them, who knows how this president would have ended up like. So before the war started, Dubansk area of the eastern part of Ukraine, they held an election on whether they should stay with Ukraine or annex themselves and become a part of Russia. So in my opinion, there has to be another election, and it actually has to be globally known. And the other topics that will be talked about is their relationship with China and Iran, the pipeline, and also the sanctions that have been placed on Russia. So I guess we're going to have to sit back, relax, and see how those negotiations turn out. And with that, comment, like, subscribe, and end it with Donald Trump.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. President. That was very profound, and I will say that I believe we had a very productive meeting. There were many, many points that we agreed on, most of them, I would say, a couple of big ones that we haven't quite got there, but we've made some headway. So there's no deal until there's a deal.